Hi friends, this is Suzy, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 6155 in Candy Crush Saga, where we have 25 moves to collect 100 purple and clear out 8 licorice swirls. And we may hear Firepot in the background being aggressive, I think chasing his tail. That's what I'm guessing. Oh, no, I see a puffball in his mouth. Sorry, I didn't mean to misspeak. Okay, so if you find these videos helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. That in turn would really help me out. I was looking to find the licorice, and I see that they are trapped under here. Under these crystal candies, under licorice locks, in the center, surrounded by a whole bunch of bad things. And then on this outside portion, we have these candy coats. And if I match these 3 purple, or these 3 purple, however I want to do it, they'll all be disrobed from their candy coat and disappear completely from the board. That's what we want to have happen. Although I do like the fact that these are all just blue and purple in here. Now I'm going to make a move that I know is not a brilliant move, but I'm showing it, I'm creating it for demonstration purposes. So I know I'm kind of not necessarily ruining my chances for a successful outcome for this first run, but lessening the chances. But I always think it's important to learn things. So if you don't understand this about Candy Coat, the reason the 3 of those all were disrobed from their coats and removed at the same time is because the candy coats were equal. Here we've got 1 without a candy coat and 2 with 3 layers. I'm going to do this and notice that the 1 disappeared, but these didn't get completely disrobed and disappear. So that's the problem. What we want to do when we can is to try to match the candies that are equally coated so that we have a better chance of clearing things out. Now, I could come around here because these are equally coated. However, that is not even my mission. My mission is to collect purple, not to remove candy coats, and to collect these licorice, and these licorice are bound here. So what I'm going to do is try to gain access as quickly as I can to this area. And I think that was a good move. Now I've got to open up some of these licorice locks to give myself even more space. This looks like a way to do that. Oh, how am I going to get through here? I've got this coconut wheel in the center that might be able to help me somewhat, but not quite yet. I need to create some specials. That's the only way I'm going to get through here. And that's tough to do in this limited field. I'm going to try to open things up as best I can, just on, in one particular area to try to gain an advantage here. Tough to do. All right, let's do this, trying to get some cascading here. We'll unrobe this as much as we can. I feel like I know why I'm failing and I'm not addressing the situation. I have a limited field and I have 4 colors. If I could reduce, actually 5 colors when we consider these yellow. If I could reduce the colors that are on the board, I might have a better chance. And I don't necessarily have to get stripes and wrapped candies or other specials right away. I could try to take out these guys, and since these are matched with a color instead of with a licorice, we do have a way to access these kind of. It's not great because, again, we've got these blockers. Oh, let's see. I'm going to do this. Oh, stink. I was hoping to bring a purple down through here. Well, I'll take this out and go for more cascading, trying to clear this out. Oh, finally I get something of a little bit of value. Now, just because I have a stripe doesn't mean everything is solved. I need a whole bunch of those, and I haven't done a good job of acquiring them. But let's start to open things up. Can I get this blue? I can't even move this over to here. This isn't populated, so nothing's going to happen there. But I got that opened up. I can't get to there. Let's take out the blue that's here and try to put things together. So I've got this purple. If I could set this off, it would make that coconut wheel go for me. I could make another stripe here. I only have 3 moves. Let's see what that... Oh, well, the coconut wheel's not going to do anything. That was so silly of me. And here's why the coconut wheel doesn't do anything. Because licorice swirls stop the progress of stripes. And not only have I not gotten that licorice swirl, I haven't gotten the licorice lock that's around it, or even through the layers of crystal candy that are there. So this shows me how much work still needs to be done, and this shows me what I'm probably going to need to get there. In order to clear this out, I think I'm going to need to try to make a lot of wrapped candies, because wrapped candies have that double explosion. If I could get something like a color bomb wrapped, which I know is difficult based on the limited amount of space we have, I think I will end up doing better. Now, the good news about that move that I made earlier and me saying that it's going to lessen my chances would not have been improved greatly had I made the best choice possible at that point in time, because I wasn't making good choices throughout, and not by design, just because I didn't understand the board well enough. That one by design did not lose the game for me. So I'm going to pause the recording, come back with a new board. I am going to have the microphone turned off, but I will bring it back up when I have something important to share, like if I find any new strategies or any pitfalls, or of course if I win the level. And just to recap, my strategy is going to be to try to open up the candy coats. I'm probably going to go with low to the ground and matching them as well as I can to try to prompt this nice cascade of things. Try to set up some naturally occurring specials like stripes and especially wrapped candies up here, and look at opportunities to make my own and really try to open this as quickly as possible. Not worry about the candy coats unless they can help me achieve the goal of getting to this inner circle. I'm going to kind of ignore the fact that I need to collect purple, because if I do a good job of making a lot of chaos and clearing the board over and over, I'll bring down all of those different colors of candy, including purple. And so hopefully collecting them will be more a process of getting the board opened up than of focusing on them. Because if I do a really good job and take out all the purple on the board, all I've done is deplete my target and I don't have any more to take out. I want to keep recycling the board over and over. All right, see you in just a bit. Okay, it looks like I'm getting fairly close here, so I'm going to go ahead and open this up. I still have a lot of work to do, but I have 7 moves. It's not a great deal. I'd love to bring this down before I set it off, but I don't want to bring it down too far. Ooh, I wonder if I could try to get, if I do this, this would drop down 1, 2, 3 positions. Not enough to bring it all the way through to this area. So instead of focusing on that, I'm going to do this and make a stripe here and bring this guy down so he can have a little more emphasis where we need him. Oh, it's a tricky thing. How do we get so much done to work through there It's really so much that needs to be done. I don't think I believe that this is just a regular level. Yeah. But at least I know I'm on the right track. Because look at this. We have got now all of the purple collected. And most of the... Ooh, hey, we might we might get enough chaos going that we'll get all of it collected. We'd have to have some nice... Oh, and bit of luck. We didn't, but still close. So that shows I'm on the right track. I am going to follow that process that I used to get this close, and I'm going to try to pay even more attention to each of my moves and hope for maybe a little extra luck at the end there. I will pause again and come back again without the microphone, but hopefully we'll win this soon. Okay, so this looks really, really, really spectacular to me. I've got a lot of purple and I've got this. I'm not going to try to mess around with this. I not only have purple, but I have it situated on this shelf. And I've got a few moves that I can use to play cleanup after I get this part of the job done. Is it enough to get all of those licorice locks? Yes. All of the licorice locks, and I didn't even need any cleanup turns, all the licorice as well. But I didn't find it particularly easy. It took between 10 and 15 tries for me to get that one done. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Now, an addendum, it is the semifinals of the All-Stars event. I am not working expeditiously to try to collect as many orange stars as I can right now because we still have over 24 hours of the competition. It's like an auction. Why drive things up in the beginning needlessly? Let's kind of wait till the end. That has been my method. But let's just see what the leaderboard looks like now. This was not a new level for me. It's getting close to where I've hit some new levels. I should be getting up there sometime soon. But let's just take a look now at the events. I'm number 46 out of 50. All of the 50 players have joined us. The most recent with 67 stars. And here we go. And it looks like at the very top right now is... I have to really scroll to get there. Oh, and the top 5 people will get prizes. The first place person is at 32,000 points. Go, Shane, go. I am gunning for you, but I'm happy you're there now. And good luck to everybody who's competing, not only on this particular board, but on all of the other boards in the semifinals. See you next time.